Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We moved into a cheap house, but on the first night, we heard something breathing from the basement. At first, we thought it was just the pipes, but every night at exactly 3 a.m., the same sound came back. The house stood on a quiet, tree-lined street, a forgotten relic from a bygone era. For Liam and Chloe, it was a dream come true, the culmination of years of saving and searching. They stood on the sidewalk, hands clasped, gazing at their new home. It was a sprawling Victorian, complete with a charming wraparound porch and intricate gingerbread trim, and they'd gotten it for a price that felt like a steal. Their hearts swelled with a mixture of excitement and disbelief. This was the start of their forever, a canvas on which they would paint the rest of their lives. They couldn't wait to fill its empty rooms with laughter, life, and love, oblivious to the silence that had held the house captive for so long. Their first day was a whirlwind of exploration, each room revealing another piece of the home's character. But as they charted their new domain, they found a single door that resisted them. It was in the back hallway, leading, they presumed, to the basement. Unlike the other doors in the house, this one was made of heavy, dark wood and secured with not one, but 3 thick iron bolts, each one rusted with age. A heavy padlock completed the fortress-like security. Liam tugged at the handle, but it was unyielding. They shrugged it off, assuming the previous owners had simply used the basement for storage and lost the key. The mystery was a minor footnote in an otherwise perfect day. As night fell, a new dimension of the house began to reveal itself. The old structure groaned and settled, its timbers sighing in the cool air. But beneath the familiar sounds of an old home, other noises began to bleed through. Faint at first, they were easy to dismiss. A subtle scratching, like mice in the walls, seemed to emanate from below the floorboards. Then came the whispers, so quiet they were almost imaginary, a sibilant hiss that slithered up from the direction of the locked basement door. Their initial excitement began to curdle, replaced by a creeping unease. Over the next few days, the sounds grew, no longer ignorable. The scratching became a frantic clawing, and the whispers sharpened into what sounded like pained guttural pleas, turning their dream home into a source of mounting fear. The breaking point came on the 3rd night. Sleep was impossible. The sounds from the basement had escalated into a desperate, rhythmic thumping against the door, accompanied by a low, mournful wail that chilled them to the bone. They looked at each other, the same unspoken terror reflected in their wide eyes. They couldn't live like this, suspended in a state of constant dread. Armed with a crowbar from the garage, Liam approached the door, his knuckles white as he gripped the tool. Chloe stood behind him, her phone's flashlight beam trembling in her hand. He wedged the crowbar into the frame and pulled. Wood splintered, and with a series of sickening cracks, the old bolts gave way. The door swung inward with a prolonged, agonizing creak, releasing a wave of putrid air that hit them like a physical blow. The smell of damp earth, decay, and something else, something foul and animalistic. Chloe gagged, pulling her shirt over her nose. They hesitated at the top of the steep stone steps that descended into absolute blackness. Taking a deep breath, they started their slow descent, the single beam of light cutting a nervous path through the oppressive dark. The flashlight swept across damp stone walls, cobwebs as thick as cotton, and then landed on a huddled shape in the far corner. It was pale and gaunt, with long, stringy hair and limbs that were bent at unnatural angles. As the light hit its face, it let out a horrifying, high-pitched shriek and lunged forward, scrambling toward them with inhuman speed. Chaos erupted. A flurry of frantic, shaky shots captures their terrified screams as they scrambled back up the stairs, tripping over each other in a desperate bid to escape. They burst out of the basement, slammed the splintered door shut, and didn't stop running until they were out of the house, gasping for breath on the front lawn. They fled into the night, leaving the car, their belongings, everything behind. The final lingering shot is of the dark, silent house, an imposing silhouette against the moonlit sky. Then in one of the small, grimy basement windows, a faint, eerie light begins to flicker, a malevolent eye opening to watch them go.